What if I told you about a place where the fog never clears, where sunlight dares not intrude, and everything vanishes the moment it enters? This is not a tale plucked from the imagination. This place exists, and it's called Silver Vale. It began as an unremarkable hamlet, nestled along a forgotten coast. But then came the mist, a persistent, supernatural veil that wrapped Silver Vale in its icy tendrils over a century ago. No scientific explanation ever sufficed. The air feels charged, heavy with secrets, and whispers float just beyond the edge of hearing. Decades ago, stories began to emerge. Wanderers who ventured too far into the fog would vanish, only for their cries to be faintly heard echoing from nowhere. Local fishermen spoke of shadows they swore moved within the mist, far too large and entirely too menacing. But the strangest accounts are those who returned from the fog, unchanged, but not quite human. Their voices were hollow, as though spoken from deep inside a well, and they carried a chilling, unshakable stillness with them. Then there's the lighthouse keeper, the last line of defense against the endless swirl of grey. A man named Victor. His story has endured whispers for decades. One stormy night, Victor reported seeing lights in the fog, floating lanterns, he said, carried by figures in tattered 19th century attire. The figures stood motionless, staring toward the light of the tower. He described feeling a pull, an inexplicable urging to jump into the mist and join them. Victor disappeared the next morning. All they found was his lantern, glowing faintly just outside the lighthouse door, covered in condensation, but warm to the touch. People have tried to investigate, but no modern equipment works within Silver Vale. Cameras malfunction, compasses spin, and even digital watches reset themselves. Legend says the fog acts as a portal, though to where, no one knows. Silver Vale has since become a ghost town, eerily untouched and blanketed by eternal mist. Yet its legend draws adventurers desperate for answers, none of whom return. Would you dare step into the fog where the world ends and what lies beyond begins? Or do you, like most, prefer the safety of what you can see, dismissing what you can't? This is your warning. Some mysteries are better left unsolved. Silver Vale's fog watches, it waits, and one day, it just might reach out to pull you in.